Alrighty. Says I'm streaming live. I assume that means I'm streaming live. Ay, ay, ay. It's so scary still to stream live. It's like if you've ever acted and you have those dreams where or maybe you just have these dreams anyway, where you go on stage but you don't know your lines. Ugh. No, forget about it. All right, so I'm back. It's been like what, a week or something. I did go on vacation, um, but I'm not gonna tell you about my personal life that much. Because why do you care whether I went on vacation or not? But I'm here, and I'm back to this live streaming business, and I'm still not very sure about it, to be honest with you. Really don't know. It's hard. I guess I'm afraid I'm gonna become vain and dull or something. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't. But we'll see. I was thinking maybe I should like plan to do it for a year. Like I will live stream on YouTube for a year or just do things online on YouTube. Maybe I should have this little YouTube diary. No? Is that horrible? That's horrible. It's a stupid idea. It's not stupid, but it's horrible. In any event, I'm back again. So I figure if you're gonna try to do this, you're gonna try to do it. So maybe a year. We'll see. We'll think about it. I was thinking I would get a quote every day because I'm into quotes now in my old age. I'm not gonna tell you how old I am, but I wasn't when I was younger. But now I'm all about quotes, sort of. So I have a whole bunch of quotes. I happen to have this book that someone gave me, so you can see it has a handy selection. It's not, a wonderful or anything. It's sort of just like an airplane book. And I do have all these great books, which I am somewhat familiar with, and I have Word documents filled with quotes of people I like. But I'm probably just going to grab a bunch from this book for a while. And I think every time I pop on the live stream, I'm going to give a quote, because I like quotes, and you should too, because they're interesting. You don't have to like them. Forget about it. Anyway, so I thought, let's see. It was tough to find, a good one. Because the first one, like your first kiss, it's a big deal. First time you do other things, it's a big deal. So you got to just not worry about the pressure. I just grabbed this one from Socrates because I'm a big fan of Socrates. He's one of my faves. He says, the nearest way to glory, a shortcut as it were, is to strive to be what you wish to be thought to be. He was a philosopher, in case you don't know. So I don't know. Do what you want with that, huh? He also said, better to do a little well than a great deal badly, which is like the complete opposite of this channel. So, I don't know. I don't know about that. But then there is what Aristotle said about Socrates and his friend and philosophy being the teacher, but forget about that. So, back to this live stream. Of course, it is live, so you gotta keep that in mind sometimes. It's scary for me, but B, I mean, there's a lot of people I suspect on this website, YouTube, that like make videos and then upload them. But then, you can cut out all the bad bits, and I guess that's really what you would do. Oh, well, you could reshoot the good bits to make them better or something. Anyway, forget about it. So, there's always going to be this element of uncertainty, I suppose. And really, the goal is to start, like, chatting with people someday. Maybe. Ever. So, eventually, you might not have to deal with me as much just sitting here talking to you about, whatever I want. It'll be a little chat talk show, huh? Won't that be fun? Won't that be fun? So, I mean, besides the experiment of trying to figure out, is this too bright? What do you think? Probably. It's just a light. Very bright. Oh, whatever. I don't know. I can't tell. I mean, I can, but whatever. Thomas not Thomas Jefferson, John Adams once said that he wanted to be a great man when he was studying to be a lawyer. You know? And so if I ever become a great man, I rise to like fame or power or renown or glory, then I suspect these would be very interesting to watch. People would find them interesting, in the future. I mentioned that before. But even more so, and more importantly, if I do make any money or have any subscribers, then you could use this as a little didactic, practical example. Like a instruction manual, if you will. Like, here's this guy or girl. I happen to be a guy, but this is 2016. Who's just thrown himself out there in the world on the internet, and then like a year later, be like, look at that. He has X amount of dollars or followers or whatever. So maybe this will be helpful. In any event, it could always be helpful, like what not to do. And if I could just give up in a week and just totally do something else. Just go study how to, drill holes in the ground or fix tractors or something. But if I don't, and it's like decades later, then you can just appreciate the tragedy of me not being that successful at this endeavor. So, anyway, we shall see, and time will tell. But I suppose I'll let you know what's upcoming, what we got planned. I got lots of plans for this live stream, some of which are perhaps a little big for my britches. But I'm updating my website, AdamBechtel.com. You could go there. It's really nothing to see. There's just a little butterfly animation, which I made. But when that gets done, that'll be something. And there is this little blog that I started, which probably 98% of all the blogs online is just sort of dusty, and meaning it never gets updated or visited. But I don't know. I may. It's all about money. It's all about finance. And there's quotes too there that are all about money. I'm wondering if I'll change the blog or the website or something. It was a company I started. Oh, look, I have it right here. And I took you can't really, the light is too bright. And it was, I don't know. And then I was thinking I would start a virtual reality arcade and keep the website. I don't know. But you can go there. It's virtuously.org. Virtuous, but, the adverb. Virtuously.org. And so, speaking of money, I expect to put, my finances there. That would be interesting, huh? Lay them all out. Because I don't know if you know this, but I'm very, very, very poor. Very poor. Tens, over 10, over 100,000, thousands of hundreds, not hundreds of thousands, but there's a lot of money that I owe people. The government, credit cards, that kind of thing. So I would say that we are, going to get out of debt. And then you could learn, and then we'll be like, wow, look how much money he's making or not making. Because aren't you always kind of curious, about people you see on YouTube or the internet? How much money do they make? What do they spend their money on? So I thought I'd open book that sucker and just let you peek into my financial life. At least until I got a debt by the time I'm 30. Which, if you know math, you could probably figure out how old I am if I tell you that might be 5 years away. Sort of. Probably less. Because, well, I'm not going to tell you when I was born, but maybe you'll know. Forget about it. Oh, here we go. People are going to start coming to me. Coming and murdering me. Coming and murdering. Figuring out when I'm born, when I live. Do you want me to tell you my mother's maiden name too? So you can just hack my accounts? Anyway. So, I'll probably give you more update on the money. On the monies. Otherwise, there's a little nature web series that I'm doing. Maybe I'll put a link below in the comments. Not the comments, but the video info. Or maybe I won't, because there is a link out there, but it's private. So unless you have the link, you can only see the little trailer. I wonder if I should. I'm really curious about if I'm in focus or not. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. And then there was light. So there'll be that. And there'll also be like a little 1-minute how-to video that's sort of dumb, sort of goofy, less than a minute. And then there's, of course, video games. I shouldn't say of course, but I guess video games are sort of easy to stream because people do that. That's a big thing. Tell your mother or your father or neither or your guardian that like video games are big and they're going to be bigger probably. So I got maybe a variety of games as well as a pair of like games in triplicate or trilogies, perhaps you might say. Not really. They're just sort of groups of 3 or 4. Well, whatever. Little games coming up, maybe. So I'll probably live stream those. Some of them, half of them, whatever. Don't worry about it. And otherwise, yeah. I mean, in the future, when people actually watch this, if people actually watch this, then I'd like to do like a Guess That Song game, maybe on Mondays, musical Mondays, maybe do like Disney songs on Tuesdays, whatever. Probably gonna need at least like 10 people in the chat, so we're gonna have to wait a while, at least before I get 10 followers, huh? And then when I get like 100, do like question and answers, and I don't know. There's just so much to do. So much can be done. We should take over the world together, you and I. Yeah. I mean, I know I don't have any subscribers right now, and you might be thinking, why are you talking about having subscribers? But it's about practice, I figure, right? If I practice pretending I have them, then when I have them, be like, wow, he's a pro. So, alrighty, that's basically it. And the next video I upload, who knows, could be tonight, actually, is a little blooper outtake reel. So, I don't know if you'll find it as humorous as people who know me probably would, but I don't know. I guess you'll get to know me. Did I say that this is weird, this internet thing? Me talking to no one, but someone someday? I don't know. In any event, folks, I'm going to head off here and go do other things. There's work to be done. Chop chop. Food to eat. Things to watch and do. So, here we are. The second, sort of third video. I'm going to have to figure out what to do about that. Should I call the next video number 4 or number 3? Ugh, isn't life tough? All these decisions. What can you do? But I'd say thanks for watching. I just feel bad if you watch this. Whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Who knows? It could be in 10 minutes. I might just start playing a video game.